Here to react, advisory board member of Black Voices for Trump, Jack Brewer. He also started the NFL Players for Obama back in the day. So, Jack, you've seen both sides of this. Do you think that former President Obama hitting the trail will be effective for Joe Biden?
I don't think so. You know, unfortunately for the Biden campaign, I think they were really counting on President Obama. But as you've seen from the debates, and every time Joe Biden speaks, it's never about the actual issues that he's going to put across. It's always slamming President Trump or trying to create these narratives. It's really unfortunate, whether it's immigration, where we all know that Obama actually created the cages and funded the cages that so many want to talk about. You talk about criminal justice reform that, you know, the Obama administration refused to go back against those mandatory minimums that incarcerated so many black men. I mean, these are things that the American people are now aware of, and they can't run and hide from these oppressive policies that Obama and Biden let go on for so long.
Real quickly, because the president said at the debate, you know, he looked at Joe Biden and said, I ran because of you. I ran because of you and Barack Obama. I didn't know you had been part of NFL Players for Obama. Explain your progression. Was it largely based on the policies as well?
Man, I got woken up. Pete, I got to tell you, man, when I started the NFL Players for Obama, I could literally quote his speeches. And, you know, I was just so mesmerized by his words. But, you know, as we got into the 5th, 6th year of his presidency, I didn't see any works. I didn't see any actual policies being passed to go along with those great words and those eloquent speeches that he was giving. And so I had to really, you know, look deep within myself and go to my faith. You know, I'm a God-driven man, and a lot of the policies and things that he was pushing just didn't align with me spiritually. And I think that was the same for so many Americans. And, you know, I work in the prisons, so to go into those prisons and see those guys locked up for so long and have a black president that did nothing about it really hurt. And so I think President Trump coming into the forefront and being just so progressive in his policies and deregulations and spurring job growth and really bringing opportunity to the most underserved Americans, that's what it was about for me. And I got to tell you, man, it's been a great ride, and I just hope that we can win this election, brother.
Well said. Words versus works. When you actually look at what's being done, it can change the perception of anybody. Speaking of that and works of the Trump administration, Van Jones on another network has the pesky habit of speaking truths on occasion, even though we don't agree on much. Here's a portion of what he said about President Trump's record with minorities. Listen.
Trump, and I get beat up by liberals every time I say this, so I'm going to keep saying it. He has done good stuff for the black community, and you know, opportunity zone stuff, black college stuff. I work with him on criminal justice stuff. I saw Donald Trump have African-American people formerly incarcerated in the White House, embraced them, treated them well. There's a side to Donald Trump that I think he does not get enough credit for.
Jack, you said you were sort of woke by the lack of actions from the Obama administration and certainly reinforced by the actions the president has taken. Will we see support amongst the black community higher than 2016?
Yes, you will. I mean, we're going to double the black vote. You know, I've worked hard with so many of my colleagues to build this Black Voices for Trump coalition. And I got to give a thank you to Van Jones, because this is a man who's actually worked with President Trump, who's actually sat next to him and actually really started to press these issues. And I've done the same thing. And anyone who's met President Trump says the same thing. He's so gracious, but he does what he says. And I think that's what it's all about in this election. And you already seen people like Ice Cube and 50 Cent and others that are coming out supporting this president. I think that is inspiring people like Van Jones to speak out, and I'm going to continue to speak out. And actually this week we got more prominent African Americans that will be coming out in support of this president, and we will double the vote.
Fascinating. You can only call somebody names for so long and ignore the actual record of what they've done as a human being. Jack Brewer, God bless you. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you, brother. God bless.
You got it.